Hello viewers, welcome to Express Politics on CVRC. My name is Oyedo Konwayedoyin Samuel, and with me in the studio today is Mr. Akintunde Somin Vincent. He's the lead analyst on CVRC. You're welcome once again, sir.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Better than yesterday.
Yes, I'm very sure seeing your face glittering like this. Yes, today. The topic before us is a regional, professional and industrial organization, a requisite union to deliver 2023 mandate. Everything that's going on around the corner of Nigeria right now, we know we have a campaign going on and the rest. So we are featuring what is going to happen in 2023. So we want to see the impact or the wages or how these regional, professional and industrial organizations, how they can deliver or what they can do in this upcoming 2023 election that may make the citizens of the country, to give them a kudos for what they have done. And we are looking forward for that, and that's why we have our analysts here to throw lights on this topic. So you're welcome once again.
Thank you.
Yeah, for the sake of these of Nigerians and people out there that don't know the regional, the professionals and the industrial organization we have in this country called Nigeria. So please, can you just mention those regional, professional and industrial organization we have in this country, sir?
Well, it's so nice to be here today. I mean, it's a beautiful day.
It's an honor to have you in the studio.
Yeah, and the weather is very calm and quiet,
So it's sunny.
Yeah, of course. But ordinarily, we have so many of them, so many of those bodies, be it regional, be it industrial, and be it professional. But I'd like to talk and emphasize on the prominent ones, and I'll start from the regional, government. The regional body. So far, you agree with me that in the western part of Nigeria we have the Afenifere.
Yes.
And in the northern hemisphere we have the Arewa Consultative Forum, and the the northern elders. And in the eastern part, we have the Ohanaeze Ndigbo. They are also very prominent. So those three bodies, they've been at the forefront of their regions. The Afenifere for the Yoruba speaking people, the Arewa, the ACF, Arewa Consultative Forum for the northern, for those in the northern, in the northern hemisphere, and the Ohanaeze, for the people in the east. Don't forget, we also have the Ogoni people from the Ogoni land. We also have their own leaders. Even those from the Kalabari, but the prominent one, majorly, is those the Afenifere, the Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the Arewa, the Northern Elders Forum, or the Arewa Consultative Forum. So, but for the professionals, we have the prominent one, the one that orchestrated the debate, the recent debate. That one is the industrial, but professional generally we have the MBAs, Nigerian Bar Association, we have the NUJ, Union of Journalists, we have the NMA, Medical Association. Again, that being said, we also have the industrial, and I want to emphasize on the one that orchestrated the recent presidential debate. That's the LCC, the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. That's I think the one who been occupied by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. But generally, we have we also have the NLC. That's the Labour Congress. And don't forget, under NLC we also have so many. We have the HASU. We have so many of them, and all these organizations, all this body, all these regional organizations, if they are able to get their heart correctly, they can decide the 2023, the upcoming election.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kingsley. I want to ask you these double questions, please. I want you to answer them together at the same time. So, do you think these organizations or they have do you think they can influence the upcoming election? And if yes, how can they influence this election?
Of course, they have the. Don't forget that under each body or under each organization, they have numerous members. They have so many of them. For instance, do you know how many people pitch their tent under the Afenifere? When they live at the Afenifere, when they sneeze, everybody they want to know that somebody has actually sneezed. Look at the Juanes Indigbo. When they give directive, of course, the people that the regions want to follow, because they are also constituted authority in their regions. They are elders. People are not just inducted on the basis of maybe on the basis of you are from that. No. You must have been seen to be capable, to have the capability to be on that body. So that's why they are authorities. What about the ACF? Recently, you saw what happened when they gathered all most presidential aspirants into a debate in that part of the country. I mean, in that part of the country, you could see what transpired. They also have the capability to carry out. They have to give directive, and if they are convinced enough on a particular candidate, and they put it before their members, and they let their members say the reasons why they should go for the particular candidate. Why not? They have the power to influence. It's just like you saying the NURTW, the National Union of Road Transport Workers. Well, you could see the way they put themselves together, the way they dish out instructions sometimes, and they follow suit. The same thing for this. It's just like the head of the family.
Right.
When a father give instruction to the children will definitely listen. Many a times, even if the instructions are not, they are nothing to write them about. They still they will believe that the parent is an arbiter of knowledge, and they could dish out any information.
Right. This question is out of question. I want to ask you, but I just want to chip in this question. If possible, we know that we are one Nigerians, and you don't want to split, and then together we stand divided before. Now, all these regional professionals and industrial organizations we're talking about, do you think they can come together and just choose a mandate, just choose a candidate it's not by. I'm not saying that they should oppose.
Yeah, we actually seen it. We actually seen it happening recently, when the NLC, the Labour Congress, they were pitching their tent behind the Labour candidates. So that's just an example. So, like I said, don't forget that they have to be non-partisan.
Yes,
they don't have to pitch their tent on that. But the point is, directly or indirectly, they have a way to influence anybody who's going to emerge. Even if you're, among all these leading contenders, even those that are non-partisans among them, they still have a way to influence and to orchestrate so many things.
All right. So to my next question then, what should they sincerely watch out for? There are some organizations that they watch out for something that will benefit themselves.
They have to watch out.
Not the citizen at large.
Yeah.
So what should they watch out for?
They have to watch out for bad politicians, because bad politicians will come to them. They want to lure them. They want to bribe them. They should watch out for that. Enough of we've gone past that level in this country. Because someday we come with bags of rice, but with the bag of rice sustain the Nigerians for another 4 years of political ineptitude. The answer, your guess is as good as mine. So the point is, in my opinion, I think they have to watch out for bad politicians, and they're everywhere. Those who are just there for their interest, they'll go to the World Bank to secure loans because they want to run campaigns.
Yes.
Enough of all this nonsense.
You know what happened after the primary election? There are some of the candidates that are asking for the.
In short, their antecedent must be thoroughly checked.
Yes.
Those who have been found in the act of corruption should not be voted for. Should not even be in the dictionary of anybody. Anybody who has been faced with the EFCC and he has not been able to come out clean, because if EFCC accused you of corruption and you've not been able to defend yourself before Nigerians, you don't have any business in government. And this should be, I don't know, it's a serious
I
government.
see it in a way. Sorry, just because I see. So, all these people all these people, I see in a way that want to use power of incumbency just to cover up their mess and the rest.
Well, it has always been there, like power people, like you said, power of incumbency.
Yes.
The point is, the very good example is Osun State. The incumbent in Osun State was, he lost an election. People are the one, they are the deciding factor. And that's why everybody must be, that's why we need to conscientize our people. And that's why I said this industrial body, these regional organizations, these professional organizations, they are a lot. Everybody needs to, even the press, we have to make sure at this period in time we sensitize our people.
Okay, with that, something happened maybe late last week. That a journalist was arrested and was put into prison for 5 months. Do you think that Nigerian Union of Journalists, do you think we have say in this kind of?
Of course we do, because the point.
Don't you think it's going to backfire? Because whatsoever we say is what the people hold on to.
Well, I mean, everybody has a way. Everybody has a way. Everybody has a name. You have your name. I have my name, and we all have a name to. We have our names to protect. But the point still remains is that the king that rules when the town is in chaos and anarchy, his name will not be forgotten. And the one that rules when the town is safe, his name will also be in the history of the book. Will be in the book. So what am I saying in essence is that the one who has imprisoned a journalist or a pressman because the man or woman is carrying out his duty, then history we always remember. Posterity will always be there to judge. But like I said, the union must come together, must come out strong. Either professional, industrial, or regional. They must all come out strong. And we have to engage our thoughts. For how many years? Since 1999, what actually is wrong with this country? 60-something years old kids, 62, we cannot, not a stable power supply. Epileptic and erratic power supply here and there, and we are all clamoring, we are all fighting, we are all jumping up here and there. Look at the unemployment rate. At this age, a man that cannot put his house in order is terrible.
Okay, so Mr. Kinsole, thank you very much for all your sincere answers. But I want to look at it in this way, looking at this organization, professional bodies and industrial organizations, so this one is out of the question. I want to ask you, something happened at the Lekki toll gate the other time, right? Where you have all these massacres of when it comes to NSAS. And most of these people that were named then, they are the one clamoring for change, and they are the one that music industry, that's where I'm driving at. That Tampan, the theaters, what have you. They are the one that mostly engage in this kind of Lekki toll gate NSAS protest. And you see what happens to them. And if I could remember very well, 4 years ago, 8 years ago, these people are the one who comes together, and even they sang songs and even do films for all these politicians, and they later emerged. Now see what happened. See, these people, the people that they shackles their teeth, now using their teeth to bang them. I don't think that if these professional organizations and the industrial organizations, if they come together and try to influence this election, and at the end of the day their will comes to manifestation, don't you think that it will still backfire them at the end of the day?
No, I don't think so, because freedom is not given on a platter of gold. You have to fight. It has to be fought. You have to fight for your freedom. And there's nothing wrong in people engaging in protests, and there's nothing wrong in people pitching their tent to anybody you think can do the country a great good. But what I'm actually against is you've been there for a time, and your being there is tantamount to you not being there. The point is, and you still want to remain there. The point is, people should be. I would want to tell people to come together, and I will use this. Let me make this and draw this, make a kind of inference, and paint this picture. when you look at the broom, a stick of broom will not sweep better compared to bunch. I mean, the one that is put together. They will sweep the floor. They don't need to sweep. Sorry, let me. When you lit a match box, when you lit just a stick, it's different from when you lit a conglomeration of matches, matchsticks all together. They are all different ball game.
The illumination will be different.
So the point is, like united, we are all going to stand together, stand very firm and strong. I remember in South Africa back in the days, the school students, they were the one who were at the forefront of apartheid, who were at the forefront of that freedom, that freedom fight. Who are those? Because we are not free, even among ourselves, we are still not free.
Okay.
So that's why I said, as it stands now, we need to seriously come together and fight this fight once and for all.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Because of our time, so let's take this last question. Tell us, do you think there are other Nigerians who can influence this?
Of course, of course. One of them is the student body. This thing now, the acronym? The student body.
Yes.
Like the NANS. Okay, Nigerian Association of Nigerian Students. Sorry, I was trying to, and not just Nigerian, even the atypicals, those who are physically challenged, those who have issues, and even those in the prison their voice should be heard. I mean, they also have people. They also have their own take. They are human beings. They also belong to this country. Some are even there on judge. Some are even there for So. I mean,
well, thank you very much, Mr. Akintunde, for this opportunity given to us to be in the hot seat today once again. I know that next time if we call on you, you will surely answer our call. Thank you very much, Mr. Akintunde. And here is where we draw the curtain today on Express Politics on TVRC. Do you join us next time, same station? Don't die away. Bye.